Our journey begins with a gentle lift. We rise slowly, almost imperceptibly, into the warm tropical air of West Java. Below us, a remarkable city unfolds. This is Serang, the capital of Banten province. It is a place often overlooked, a hidden jewel nestled in the Indonesian archipelago. From this vantage point, high above the everyday hustle and bustle, we can begin to appreciate its true character. The world transforms into a map of life, a canvas painted with the colors of human endeavor and the enduring power of nature. It is here, in the quiet solitude of the sky, that we can observe the city not as a collection of streets and buildings, but as a living, breathing organism. The ascent continues, and the sounds of the city begin to fade. The first light of dawn spills across the horizon, casting a soft, golden glow upon the sleeping city. It is a magical time. The air is cool and still, and a gentle mist often blankets the low-lying fields, creating an ethereal, dreamlike landscape. From our position in the sky, we can see the city beginning to stir. The first signs of life emerge slowly, like a creature waking from a long slumber. Streetlights, which have stood as lonely sentinels through the night, begin to switch off one by one. One of the most captivating sights at this hour is the awakening of the local markets. From our aerial perch, they appear as concentrated hives of activity. We can see vendors arranging their colorful produce, pyramids of tropical fruits, piles of fresh vegetables, and glistening displays of fish caught from the nearby sea. The gentle rhythm of the morning commute begins to build. What started as a trickle of vehicles now becomes a steady flow. The main arteries of the city pulse with movement, yet from our serene viewpoint, it all appears wonderfully choreographed. Our flight path now takes us over the waterways that have shaped this region for millennia. The Cibanten River snakes its way through the landscape, a shimmering ribbon of silver reflecting the morning sky. This river is more than just a geographical feature. It is the lifeblood of Serang. From above, we can see how the city has grown around it, embracing its curves and respecting its power. Smaller tributaries branch off like delicate veins, carrying life deep into the surrounding plains. Clusters of homes are nestled close to its banks, their inhabitants living in close harmony with its seasonal rhythms. Further out, the river's influence is visible in the patchwork of irrigated rice paddies. These fields, a brilliant, almost luminous green, are a testament to the ingenuity of the local farmers who have harnessed the river's gift to cultivate their crops. The entire ecosystem, both natural and man-made, is visibly dependent on this vital artery. The textures along the river are fascinating to behold from this altitude. The smooth, reflective surface of the water contrasts sharply with the rougher, more complex textures of the land. We can see the feathery tops of bamboo groves that line the riverbanks, swaying gently in the breeze. Drifting towards the city center, our attention is drawn to a large, open expanse of green. This is the alun-alun, the traditional main square, and the undisputed heart of Serang. From our aerial perspective, it stands out as a vital breathing space amidst the dense urban fabric. Even from this height, we can observe the role the alun-alun plays throughout the day. In the early morning, we might see individuals and small groups engaging in exercise, practicing Tai Chi, jogging along its periphery, or simply stretching in the cool air. As the day progresses, it becomes a place for people to meet, for families to gather, and for children to play. The alun-alun is strategically located, flanked by significant buildings that underscore its importance. On one side stands the Grand Provincial Governor's Office, a symbol of modern administration. Facing it from another side, we can often find a great mosque representing the spiritual core of the community. As evening approaches, the alun-alun takes on a new life. The setting sun bathes the square in a warm golden light, and it becomes even more active. Food vendors with their small carts known as kaki lima line the edges, their lanterns beginning to glow as dusk falls. We now glide over the residential areas of Serang, and the view transforms into a mesmerizing mosaic of rooftops. The sheer variety of shapes, colors, and materials tells a story of the city's history and its social fabric. The dominant color is the warm reddish-brown of terracotta tiles, a traditional and practical choice for this tropical climate. From this height, the layout of the neighborhoods becomes apparent. We can distinguish between the older parts of the city and the newer, more planned subdivisions. In the historic kampungs or villages, the houses are clustered together more organically. The pathways between them are narrow and winding, following the natural contours of the land. Looking closely, we can see signs of life nestled amongst the rooftops. Small courtyards and hidden gardens are tucked away between the houses, creating private pockets of green. Lines of colorful laundry are strung up, fluttering in the breeze like prayer flags, adding vibrant splashes of color to the scene. The pattern of rooftops is not uniform. It is a tapestry woven with threads of different textures and densities. In some areas, the houses are packed tightly together, their roofs almost touching, indicating a high population density. In other, more affluent areas, the houses are larger and set further apart, surrounded by more extensive gardens and high walls. Our aerial survey now takes us towards a site of immense historical and spiritual significance, the Great Mosque of Banten. Even from a distance, its unique architecture stands out. The most striking feature is its multi-tiered roof, a design characteristic of traditional Javanese mosques. Adjacent to the mosque, a tall white minaret, resembling a European lighthouse, pierces the sky. This unusual structure was built by a Dutch architect, adding another layer to this fascinating historical collage. The mosque is the heart of what was once the powerful Banten Sultanate. As we circle above, we can see the remnants of this glorious past. The mosque is situated within the archaeological complex of Banten Lama, or Old Banten. From our vantage point, we can trace the faint outlines of the old city walls and the foundations of the Surasawan and Kaibon palaces. Looking down at the mosque complex, we can observe the flow of people. Pilgrims and visitors move with a sense of reverence. They walk through the courtyards, their small figures dotting the ancient grounds. The site is not merely a historical ruin, it is a living center of faith. As we drift away from the urban core, the landscape transforms dramatically. The dense mosaic of rooftops gives way to vast open plains of breathtaking green. This is the agricultural heartland that surrounds and sustains Serang. The land is a meticulously crafted patchwork of rice paddies, stretching as far as the eye can see. The fields are in various stages of their growth cycle, creating a stunning palette of greens. Some are a bright, almost fluorescent lime green, where the young rice shoots have just been planted. Here and there, the sea of green is punctuated by small islands of human settlement. These are the farming villages, clusters of simple homes nestled amongst groves of coconut palms and fruit trees. We can see the thin plumes of smoke rising from cooking fires, a sign of life within these tranquil communities. The geometry of these fields is a work of art. The paddies are separated by narrow earthen dikes, which form intricate interlocking patterns. The water in the paddies acts like a mirror, reflecting the sky and the clouds, adding another layer of beauty to the scene. Our journey now carries us north, towards the coastline where the land of Banten finally meets the Java Sea. The landscape undergoes another remarkable transformation. The vibrant green of the rice paddies gradually gives way to a different kind of terrain. We begin to see the distinctive shimmering rectangles of coastal fish and shrimp ponds, known as tambak. These aquaculture farms form a complex and beautiful mosaic, their waters reflecting the sky in shades of blue, green, and gray. This is a landscape shaped by the sea, a place where the local economy is intimately tied to the rhythms of the tide. As we approach the very edge of the land, a thin strip of sandy beach appears, fringed with mangroves and coastal vegetation. The waves of the Java Sea roll in gently, their white crests dissolving on the shore in a constant soothing rhythm. From our aerial perspective, we can see the subtle gradations of color in the water. It is a milky turquoise near the shore, where sediment from the rivers mingles with the seawater, gradually deepening to a rich sapphire blue further out. The horizon stretches out, a clean, sharp line where the blue of the water meets the blue of the sky. Our aerial exploration of Serang now draws to a close. We begin our slow, lingering descent, spiraling gently back towards the earth. As we get closer, the details of the city re-emerge. The abstract patterns of rooftops resolve back into individual homes, and the tiny specks of vehicles become recognizable cars and motorbikes. Yet we return with a new appreciation for what we have seen. From the heavens, we have witnessed the incredible tapestry that is Serang. We've seen the city awaken with the rising sun, followed the life-giving path of its river, observed the communal spirit in its central square, and marveled at the intricate patterns of its homes. It is a city of remarkable diversity and subtle beauty. The aerial perspective has offered us a sense of peace and clarity. It has allowed us to see beyond the chaos of the everyday and to recognize the underlying order and harmony. We have seen that Serang is not just a collection of random structures, but a complex interconnected system, a living entity with a heart, a history and a soul. As we touch down, the journey ends, but the images and feelings remain. We are left with a sense of calm and a newfound curiosity for this hidden gem of Java. Serang has revealed its secrets to us from above, showing us a beauty that is often missed at street level. We leave with a quiet appreciation for the serene charm of this city, a place of gentle rhythms, rich history, and enduring natural beauty.